Deep Down Cleaning, your one-stop cleaning outfit for deep down results.
Raphael, let's just start by talking about, here you are in your third season with the Halifax Mooseheads. Tell me about your season from your perspective.
Well, it's been a good season so far. We've been playing really good. I mean, we just cracked the 40 wins, and we're hoping to keep going and get ready for the playoffs.
When I first laid eyes on you back, you were a young rookie in the league. This is your third year now, and over the course of time, you've developed and improved. And tell me a little bit about the player you believe you've become from year one to now year three.
Well, I've become a much better player. I mean, I've grown more confident. I've grown bigger. I've been faster, and I'm a better player now than I was before.
Can you tell me specifically some of the things that you feel that are in your game today that weren't there 2.5 years ago?
Well, I'm a lot faster than I was. I can go around deep and deep players now, something that was a lot harder to do when I was 16, and guys were a lot older than me. So I think that's helping my game, and I produce more offensively too.
Well, he had a great start. I think the first 15 games were really good for him, and then I'm not sure if it was the Team Canada, maybe worries or something like this, but he had maybe a few games where things did not seem to work as much as they maybe should have. But after Christmas, he's been more engaged, playing better physically, and I think the way he plays right now at this point shows exactly what Raphael Lavoie is.
Your draft draft eligible, and some are projecting you as a first round pick. Do you think much about that? And if so, what are your thoughts?
Well, I try as much as I can not to think about it, but for sure when there's NHL dropping their list, people text you and they talk to you about it, and you end up looking at it. But I mean, you try to spend the most time worrying about your game, and you play as well as you can, and you hope for the best when it's going to be the draft. Many
suggesting he's a surefire first-round pick this summer in Vancouver. Do you share that opinion?
Absolutely, especially right now the way he's playing. Like I said, it's a long season for everybody, and that's why scouts come and go, and then they come back and to make sure that what they see is not a fluke or by accident. And right now, like I said, he's playing like the real Raphael Lavoie can play, and there's no doubt in my mind he will be going first round.
As we go forward here, what would you like to accomplish this season, both personally and team-wise?
Well, personally, for things there's like 10, 12 games left. I don't really have any personal stuff. It's more like play good and get ready for the playoff. I think it's the same for the team. We always want to be better. I mean, we don't only want to be at the Memorial Cup. We want to play good for the President Cup too, and we want to make a run for that. So it's going to be we're going to have to work for that.
What's the type of player that he might develop into, that he might be at that top level?
You know what? He's still young. That's not for me to say. All I can say is, I'm not a scout. I think he'll probably be able to play on the top two line. I don't think there's any doubts there. When is that going to be? I don't know. He needs to bring consistency in his game, and like I said, these guys are young players, and it's a long season. They have school, they have this, they have that, and but he is a great player, and is going to be a great pick for any NHL team.